In accordance with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, this channel is not to be intended to be viewed by children under the age of 13. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, Dragon King Mark here, finally back after my weeks-long sabbatical. I apologize for literally not being here as best as I could. I literally was tired. Well, actually no. The truth of it is that my dad was supposed to do the floor last week. He did not. He instead was able to I basically wasted 2 days doing nothing, but I did, however, manage to get some time to chill. Now, what the heck are we doing now? Well, last we left off here on Ash of God's Redemption, Hopper made his way to the Marsh Watch to meet with an old friend, and as well as we learned a bit more about his past. Apparently he and others like him have been sort of jacking into bodies. Well, I guess possessing? Ever since what happened several hundred years ago. So, we need to get the heck out of here. We need to get to Friga for Thorn to reach Mact in time. Which means we gotta go through the secret pathway. It's literally the only way we can go, I think. If we can actually make it that way to him. You don't let down your guard for a moment. When something rustles in the roadside bushes, you raise a hand, bringing your company to a halt. 10 steps ahead of you, a figure dressed in tattered robes stumbles onto the road. When you see his face, caked with mud and covered with ugly lessons, shivers tickle your spine. Sop, the first rider, backs his horse up, shielding his face with his hands. Practically a walking corpse! Pray that we don't catch his disease. This is the plague of the reaping, isn't enough. What do I do here? Oh boy, this might be a bit trickier. Let's see, where is Marsh Watch? Oh, I already made it here. Maybe we can give some food and let him go. Having stashed your hand out, the tramp falls forward, clasping at your feet. Thank you, kind master. I'll never forget your generosity. Here, take these. I have no need for them any longer, but you might find them useful. You shove the groveling tramp aside with difficulty. He gives you a worn leather pouch with several strixes. Your companions take it as a good sign, a reward for your charity. You continue in a much better mood. See? Helping people. Let's go through to the robber's track. This will actually be useful if we can make it to Friga fast enough. So, not really much has been going on, I've just been, resting a bit, just trying to relax. God dang it, ever since I joined this freaking Discord group, it's just like I can't tell. It doesn't notify me when there's updates. Your company rides past the roadside shrine. Vi pulls the reins, filled with reverence. A sight for sore eyes. Look at the offerings. The locals still remember the gods. We should follow their example. When was the last time we gave thanks to the gods? We should pray for them to be kind. Let's agree with them. Sweet. When Vi begins the sermon, Score offers sarcastic comments at every word. Vi tries to ignore Score's mocking, but finally stops mid-phrase, screaming an indignation. Score, no! Vi's meaning eludes you. His voice, so full of confidence and belief, seems to drown out all other sounds. When the sermon ends, the sun shines brighter, or so it seems. You'd never admit it, but the monk's speech is giving you new strength. Robert's track. I hope we can make it to save Mact. When you camp for the night, your companions gather around the campfire and entertain each other with stories and fairy tales. You have two options. To everyone except the night watch to go to sleep, or join their childish story circle. Though fairy tales aren't your forte, you have plenty of tales from your soldiering days. Let's share an interesting story. Your companions are raptly attentive as you reminisce about the Palian campaign, which led you beyond the veil to vanquish a cunning and vicious enemy, earning you your title. You explain why your coat of arms, the very same your shield displays, bears the bow and axis. Your companions praise your courage and become more confident in you as their leader. Alright. Robert's track. We're almost to Friga. So, what have I been doing these past week? Well, I recently got a card for $100. I used it to buy the Remnant from the Ashes DLCs, the Swamp of Courses and Specimen 2923. And also Devil May Cry HD Edition. I'm going to save up for Republic Commando next month. You approach the highway. It's teeming with soldiers and fugitives. You hear cattle lowing and heavy wheels creaking. People are leaving Friga. A sergeant hails you. Hey, where are you headed? Have you heard of we're abandoning Friga? Name's Seaglyph, and I made sure everyone goes smoothly on this road. So let me have a look at your papers, just in case. You show him the papers drawn up by Rask. What's happening over there? We're coming from the Marsh Watch, so we're behind on fresh news. Seaglyph returns your papers and spits. The intendant shouldn't have sent you west. There's nothing for you there now. Gals and Vandals have turned mad. They're just swarming onward, completely out of their minds. Prince Haderich is fending them off for now, but he's only stalling for time. You ask, and what about Prince Shriek of Jarana? The sergeant looks at you surprised. Are you all living under a rock in that stockade of yours? The Jarana king is dead, so his son's now making his way to Hyborg to defend it. He'll also be crowned there. The sergeant has nothing else to say, so you venture onward knowing that time is short. Dang! Oh, dang. He ain't kidding. You approach the white bastions of Friga to find the mountain gate unguarded. At a distance, you hear men yelling and clanking of weapons. It seems as if the enemy is trying to storm the main gate. Krieger swears, "Who would just war like this? No patrols, no guards, gates open wide as a horse's legs. You could take this fortress with a dozen scouts." You shake your head. While Friga holds the road, the only way through is through the main gate. Still, there should be someone stationed here. Perhaps it's all hands on deck. Whatever the reason, no one stops you as you lead your party to the gate. This is where your son fought, So it's best to take it's the best place to look for him. Going to Prince Heiderlich first makes the most sense. Fisk. Fisk leads you to the fortress in confidence. I should ask him if he's been here before. Taking in the sights, Fisk? Have you been to Friga before? By the gods, I've already told you and Krieger about my soldiering years, back when we visited the Applesauce Tavern. Were you listening? Guess we drank so much that our ears withered. I remember claims of you being Friga's best swordsman and a hero. If you've truly been here before, have you heard of the White Tower? Well, there's all kind of whites in these parts. Oh wait! There's a watchtower a few days travel from here, but it was destroyed a long time ago. Some say it's cursed. Do you know how to get there? Of course! Went there with my patrol. Mind you, I wasn't sober the whole way, but I can point it out on a map. Fisk, you're a lifesaver, brother. There are many abandoned houses in Friga these days. Good place to lay to rest and gather your thoughts. Yeah. I mean, I kind of want to check to see if we got any levels. Oh, yeah, we got levels. Alright, Helm. Alright, we gave that stuff to Krieger. Don't worry, Helm. I'll give you something new. Let's see. Oh, score! Let's see here. There, and... Energy Surge. Just checking. It was only score? I must be thinking of someone else then. Right. Okay. So yeah, I got a card. I got these little grips for the analog sticks on my PS4. I put them on PS3, but it didn't work. Watch some stuff. Raya and the Last Dragon came out. Want to check out that sometime. Heard it's amazing. I need to update Windows 10 to the most latest version because mine's about to have an end of service come May. Definitely want to do that soon. Other than that, really not much. Oh, my grandma is in the hospital. Thyroid issues. She's okay now, thankfully. Also, if you happen to hear noise coming from the other room, that might be my dad putting in the floors. I apologize for everything if you hear that. I apologize if you end up hearing that. Let me just close this door just in case. There we go. Western Gate. The city is nearly abandoned. You see the occasional guard and hear the distant creaking of carts, but no one pays you any mind. You ride into the square opposite the town gate. Toward the din of battle, a horn pierces the air with urgency. Eyes wide, Glenda looks beyond the gate to the bloodstained mountain path that leads to the forest. Dad, that horn signaled a retreat, right? Why is that squad not withdrawing? The enemy's pressing the attack! You face the gate. A Brenin squad is pushed back and assault is now trapped. Another band of Gels joins the fray. You can spill blood, but it might end up being your own. Should you risk helping the Brecons, or just keep searching for the prince? Friga's defenders can make do on their own. We're going in. You lead your companions into the fray. You hope that the enemy is not smart enough to cut off your retreat. A horn signals to the defenders to fall back. It's clear there will be no reinforcements. Alright. I think we're all set. Actually, do we have any good cards here? Energy Surge. No. Thirst for Destruction. Why would I do that? You attack by 5, increase the attack by 1 for all surrounding units, reduces defense by 15. Ooh, that's good. Great healing. Peacefulness. Drain. Let's pop in Drain. Alright, let's go. So, yeah, a lot of things have been happening today lately. I mean, I have been obsessed with Remnant from the Ashes. I'm not just saying that because it's freaking Dark Souls with guns. Okay, I am saying that because it's Dark Souls with guns. I apologize. I do not apologize. No. Let's turn on auto battle because... Let's try ×2. Why didn't I do this? I had it on ×1 this whole time? Uh-oh. I think that's increasing their attack. Luckily, we're all super badass, and this is on narrative difficulty, so I think we're good. So, other than that, like, I've just been, you know, gaming a lot more. Besides playing Remnant, I've also been playing some Ark. I saw my friend David, a little project with a Titanosaurus. He built a base on it. Oh, but that was crazy. Oh, crap. But, other than that, like, now that we've taken care of the Titanosaurus, the two of us have agreed to work on building a pen together. For my dinos in the greenhouse. Which I kinda need. Vi, can you just can you heal someone that isn't one of the guys? I mean, I think Fisk is basically just kicking butt. And he's surrounded. Oh boy. Nice. Man, look at Fisk go. He's just culling. You better help him out, guys. But yeah, I've been playing some Solaris. Oh man, this campaign. Literally, I got the Xenophilic Fallen Empire as a member of a federation, and it's amazing because they're basically backing us up. They elevated themselves to Guardian of the Galaxy before the Endgame crisis hit because I was in the middle of a war. It was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's right, Fisk. Face tank it all. I feel so messed up doing this. But other than that, like, the Unbidden showed up. They're kind of ripping apart the Onslaught Coalition. I wouldn't really care, but the problem is that the Carabineers are literally right next to the Onslaught, and I'm like, I don't want them to die. I'm also working on a matter decompressor. Yes. Good. Sacrifice, stone skin. Nice. Vi, you really just didn't really do much. You just healed Ramlin. Having thwarted the gales, you're forced to retreat. The assailants are at your heels. As the gate closes behind you, another wave of attackers crashes against it. Like the last, this fresh attempt is unsuccessful. A hail of arrows drives them back, and in minutes the besiegers retreat from Friga's walls. One of the warriors you saved wishes to talk to you. Heiderlig. Oh, so he was there. Thank you, Captain. I had not noticed the gales are flanking us. What's your name, and what brought you here? You're not from Friga. I'm Thorn, Brenin of Albius, an Orderla, and a captain in retirement. I'm looking for Prince Heiderlig. I don't look much like royalty without my crown and trinkets, eh? Sorry to say, you won't find another Heiderling here. If you seek the prince, look no further. Just bring me the formalities. Huh? Your Highness! Pardon me, truly I did not recognize you. Okay. Well, there are many things we want to ask, but... why are you fighting among the common soldiers? My people are exhausted, Thorn. We'll have to abandon Friga, but the refugees need time to reach the Highborg. Our fighting buys them that. Nothing inspires soldiers like their prince fighting alongside them. You could have been slain! Even princes are mortal. Had we faced a more clever foe, I'd not be standing here. I'm not one to cower and hide. You risk your life for common Berkans who may not even be your father's subjects? I'm trying to see why you're so popular in Isana. What happens to Berkana happens to Isana, and I myself decide which course to take. I pay no heed to contrary opinions. Have you any other questions? Why is the siege so poorly organized? I'm no less surprised. I knew the guilds of Vandals were different from Frisians, but I did not expect them to repeal at random. It's as if someone is driving these bastards to die at the walls of a fortress they have no need of taking. Hey. You're right. It's not a proper siege, and Friga will not fall. Something else troubles you, though. Is it the Frisians? Do they approach? Of course. The Frisians wouldn't miss their share of the fun. But we'll leave Friga before they arrive. What's troubling is this chaotic siege. It's vexing. It appears as though Frisia has hired the tribe to do it. But I know it's impossible. The Gels aren't really themselves. Pillaging and kidnapping is their way. But sacrifice their lives for a foreign city? I've heard rumors of steep madness, but this is something else completely. Your guess is as good as mine. But, onto a different topic. Do you know where were the whereabouts of my son, Mact, Brenin? I was just about to ask if you're related. But I'm afraid I don't have good news. Your lad disappeared when the siege began. Druket still searches for him. No avail. Who is this Druket and where can I find him? He's one of my men. And I dare say the best. He's looking after Max since the lad arrived in Friga. You should speak to Lon first. He's the commander of the guard here. You'll probably find him in that house over there. I shall ask him to assist you. My thanks, Your Highness. That's all I wanted to know. Wait, I hesitate to say this, but I owe you my life. I shan't forget it. If this pestilence doesn't destroy us, find me. I'm sure it'll be easy. Yes, Your Highness. Take your leave. I hope you find your son. He's a good lad, and now I know who he takes after. Farewell, Captain Brenin. Farewell, Prince Heiderlig. I like him. Okay, Lon. Having spoken to the prince, you visit Lon, Friga's commander of the guard. He points out a warrior beside a nearby house. That man with the back to us is Druket, freshly returned from a scouting expedition. Discord again. Good to see you, good day to you, Druket. My name's Thorn Brenin. I've been told that you're searching for my son, Mact. True, I do search for Mact, and I shan't rest till I find him. What happened to him?
Huh?
He was ambushed. The place was crawling with thugs. It's as if someone gathered them from all across Terminum, purposely drove them mad, then herded them to Friga. Max had a run of especially bad luck. Some unusual bandits had taken him prisoner.
Huh?
Cannibals, right? No need to mince words. I've seen much in my lifetime. Is there any hope that Max still lives? I'd have abandoned my search otherwise. These beasts only leave their lair for food. They've not come out yet, so there's still hope he's alive. You know where he is? If I knew where your son was, I'd not be standing in front of you without him.
Hey.
What can you tell me about the White Tower? Wait. It's a death trap even for cannibals. Though considering all this madness, I've yet searched for there. How did you learn of the White Tower? Long story. Let's say I heard a voice. This may surprise you, but I understand. Why are you looking for him? The prince appointed me to look after Mact as soon as he arrived. I was like a mentor to him. You have an able son, Thorn. Quick learner, but what a hothead. He acted rashly while in my charge. Please, forgive me. I have nothing to forgive. I remember myself at his age. I too would sneak away looking for adventure. He will yet live and will have his adventures, I know it. He was captured by these beasts under my stewardship. Even if you forgive me, I cannot forgive myself. Well, let's go search for him. No time to lose. Every hour counts. Will the prince object? Hedric's strict. He spares no more soldiers for the search, and all of Mac's men are already dead. But the prince won't stand in our way. He's not heartless, and he was fond of Mac too. Then let's go. Let's see here. I definitely want to keep Fisk around because he's actually that much of a beast. Oh. But let me at least level up. I thought we were going to get that guy. Alright, Flitz. Let's give him dead shot. Stop. Let's give him this. Oh crap, we forgot Vi. Let's see. Level 4 now, yeah, let's give him energy conservation. Alright, let's leave Friga. We gotta go to the White Tower. Luckily, it's not that far from here. We can either go here, the Oak and Bowden Road, or just through the... What else are we gonna go through? We're gonna go through the Eagle Ravine. It's the fastest way we can reach the White Tower without having it just going directly there. Vi rides up to you. He's heard of this place. Somewhere in the vicinity of the ravine should be an abode destroyed during the previous reaping. Hermit monks still inhabit, setting examples for their brethren. If the legends are true, the ruins have men here like powers. Let's do it. You find the monks in the ruins, tortured to death. Their faces and ears have been cut off. No doubt that the Ensigns did it, tuning your pants to stay alert. Oof. Let's search the abode. All you find is the hermit's simple belongings. A string of beads with several strixes and some coins are of use. Apparently the monks didn't collect alms. Let's return to the road. I don't want to waste any time with Mact in danger. The ensigns have ambushed you. The abominations quickly approach, leaving you no choice but to fight. Coletta is close to the attackers. Your heart sinks as you realize that you won't be able to defend her. Your only hope is that luck is on her side. Ah, crap. Well, let's go. Normally I would just say screw it. I don't want to bury them, but I don't. But I want to get the loyalty increase. I just want to go ahead and find Mact. I heard that the original Gothic game is actually getting a remake coming to next gen consoles. I'm like, okay. Never played the original Gothic. I did play Arcania though. If you remember that Let's Play. That was apparently supposed to be the fourth game, but it's long since been no longer associated with the Gothic franchise. Even though literally things are in fact the same with that series as is Gothic. Now it's just its own thing now, which kind of sucks. The faster we kill these guys, the better. Sorry, just a little sleepy. That'll work. And watch this guy get his head again. Yep. So, not really a whole lot's happened to me lately. Updating that Windows to the newest version should be easy for me. Shouldn't be too difficult. I am excited for Republic Commando finally coming out though. That's gonna be amazing. There's also the Kids' Choice Awards on tonight. Might check that out. Don't really know what else to talk about. The funny thing is that in that Solaris game I was talking about earlier is the fact that literally I got literally like the fallen empire that is our ally in our federation now declared war on a slaving despotic empire up north in the middle of an endgame crisis. So I'm like, wouldn't it be better to, you know, just wait? Cool. Go through the Eagle Ravine. I think we made it. The White Tower. Oh God. Oh dear God, I hope he's okay. A decrepit structure comes into view. You dismount and creep toward the pale ruins of the tower. Seems your fears were unfounded. Not many cannibals around. You must have scattered. Druquette points to the ruins. The tower looks empty. I feel the bastards might panic and slaughter the prisoners. If you distract them, I'll sneak up to the side. I know this place, so I'll find a way. There's not much choice. You nod. Druquette stalks around the tower. He signals you with a wave and you walk straight toward the cannibals' lair. They notice you. A large vandal blocks your path. Oh God. Well, well, look who's crawling out of the woods. Let's get to know each other. We'll be great friends. My name's Mabok, and yours is Dinner. Want to know how our friendship will play out? You spare us from hunger, and we'll be grateful. My name's Thorn Brenin. You like to ask and answer your own questions, I see. I don't deny it. My mother always told me to be quiet, but I never shut up. She also told me not to play with my food, but it's too much fun. Do you know the game of questions and answers? Riddles. Care to play? If you're going to eat me anyway, what's the point? Because, Dinner, if you win, I'll share my biggest secret with you. Don't you want to know what's most precious to me? Alright, tell me. What everyone knows, but few accept. What everyone fears, but also scares with. What's different from each, but similar for all. What everyone hides, but none can tame. Truth. You guessed right, cunning Dinner. As promised, I'll tell you where I keep my loot. Not that it'll help much. In these very ruins, under the 12th tile in the 4th row, marked with the rune B. Wait, what's going on? Using the bandit's confusion to his advantage, Druket creeps towards the tower. Two cannibals rush to intercept him, but are quickly dispatched by a sweeping sword. With a grunt, Mabuk sends some men to intercept Druket. The rest attack you. Mabuk retreats toward the forest, but it does not matter. Your goal is to reach the tower and hopefully your son. Cannibals drive Druket toward the tower, and he soon disappears into the ruins. You hope that he survives until you've dealt with the remaining man-eaters. Well, we got a crap ton of level up. Let's do it. All right, let's see what we can level up with you. Krieger, level 5. 7th Fury Strike. Helm. Ooh. Let's grab Enchanted Hammer. And you... Let's give you Summoner. Make you a little more tanky. Alright, Fisk, I forgot to level you up. Sorry. Let's give you Reinforced Defense. That's actually going to be really helpful for him. Fight! Oh crap. But the fact that I've also been watching Ruby as well, and just last week's episode was interesting. I'm really liking how it's finally showing that Ruby's optimism is having its limit, and she's also pointed out something about the Hound. Like, she pointed out the fact that, well, this is spoiler territory if you haven't seen like the recent episode, mind you, like if you haven't seen last week's episode. But she pointed out that what she saw with the Hound, it being someone with silver eyes, she says that's probably what Salem did to Mom, Summer. And this has actually been a theory, like, Salem mostly killed other silver-eyed warriors, but for some reason she didn't after Summer. So there's a fan theory going around that that we're all believing that Summer might actually have been the very first of the experimental Grimm. The Hound being the second, which pretty much terrifies me when you think about it, because honestly, if Salem was able to do that with the Hound, I'm very much concerned about what she's going to do with what she did to Summer. I mean, if Summer was the prototype of what she did with the Hounds, I'm kind of scared of what she did with the others. Terrifying prospect, I know. But other than that, like, the episode itself was pretty good. I mean, I was finally gone off the deep end, and Marrow's actually fought him. Though Winter basically had to clock him once to stop him from getting blasted by Ironwood. Though I suspect Winter and Marrow are going to meet up with Crow and probably help take out Ironwood, realizing he's as much of a danger to everyone else as he is to himself. Thank you, counterattack. Trauma. Man, he's just getting all the level ups. With the cannibals defeated, you rush toward the tower. Several dead bandits lie by the entrance. This Druket is clearly a skilled warrior, but all thoughts of him fade the instant you find your son's body. Oh no. Gletta pushes past you. She scoops over to Mact, wailing, "He's alive, Dad, but his arm's gone. Still he lives, thank the gods we're back in time." You drop to your knees, embracing your child tightly. Mact opens his eyes and looks at you and his sister for a while before cracking a smile. This isn't no dream. It really is you. I'd lost hope. Who's that, Druket? Smiling, the warrior draws closer. Yes, Mact, it's me. Take it easy, lad. After all this, you need much rest. Be still now, and the three of us will take care of you. I want to hug him. Yeah, hug. I think we're supposed to give you a bear hug. And we did kill most of them, but not the leader. Damn them, Druket growls. Too bad we didn't kill them all, especially the leader. The bastard ran away. One day I'll find him and he'll beg for a quick death. Druket reaches out suddenly, flashing his sword in front of Gletta. She cries out supplies as a short crossbow bolt bounces off the blade with a clang. The second bolt, one meant for your son, comes through quickly. It pushes Druket's chest just below his heart. Don't waste time on me, croaks Druket. I'm dead and you know it. Take the bundle from my back and the locket from my neck. Wait till you meet someone who can guess what's in the locket. If he guesses right, give him the bundle. It's very important. The dying warrior's gaze falls on Brett. Give him the locket. He should wear it. Now leave. And Opacum, you will be saved. There's no other place. Go to the Wanderman here. Then you'll be cleansed. Beware the woman with the narrow face. What about the woman? Several paces from the tower, you spot a tile with the letter B, with B symbol B scratched into it. You lift it with the tip of your sword and discover that Malpak wasn't lying. With this treasure securely in your bags, you're almost ready to set out. Unfortunately, Druket, in fact, died. You turn to meet Mac's gaze. Your son, your firstborn and heir, is crippled. Close to fainting, he looks at you with eyes that remind you of your wife. They shine with gratitude. It's difficult to hug him. Thank you. I knew you'd come in time. After what I've been through, nothing daunts me. No matter how difficult the road I'll endure. I'm just glad you're not mad at me. I'll give you a piece of my mind once you recover. I'll never fully recover. Druket was away and we were rescuing a merchant by the Three Springs. The Maniers captured one of our lads. I tried to help, got clubbed in the head, and woke up here. Boy, you know common sense? You think Druket could have helped? What good is one man against a dozen? Is he an icon? What did I teach you? Don't ask, just look at him. Druket could have been titled the best swordsman in Berkana where he compete. You must know that it's not important what others say about you. Still, I remember how you taught me. I've already admitted I was wrong. It was 3 years ago. I was just trying to reason with you when I grabbed your arm. I didn't mean to break it. You got my nerves back then. You have no idea how hard it was not to punch you. Please forgive me. I forgave you long ago. I just want to be myself. No need to worry. The arm broke is the last one is the one I lost. Angel. I apologize for all that. Angel. Your mother died before she could reach you again. Angel! I apologize. My dad's friend is here. She died of the plague. Glad told me. I'm so ashamed. I've not seen her in 3 years. We were always on campaign. These misfortunes are nothing new. She waited for you during every working hour, but then you and your squad passed Albius, and you didn't even ask for a short leave. These are the decency and right. We buried her in the garden. I'm hoping we can all go and pay our respects. I didn't want to confront you. You wanted me to be too much like you. You'd have to sacrifice an arm to make that happen now. I guess I was wrong too. Consider it punishment for my temper and overconfidence. It'll make me an even wiser warrior. You still have your right arm for that. But you'll have stiff competition. Your sister. I was much worse with a sword when I was her age. She's been preparing a couple horses for us.
Go to the kitchen. No, not there. Over there.
I'm not letting you out of my sight ever again.
Hey.
I'm a grown man, Father. You'll have to let me go eventually, but not right now. I've got to do something about this stump. I'll have the best healers tend to you, son. Master Smiths will make you a new armor and a shield. The woodcarvers will craft you a new arm that will look every bit as real. I'm not ashamed of my injury, and I'm not going to hide it. I've never hid behind you. Let's start now. You know, this is just the beginning. You're damn right. Glad you're not soft. You've not gone soft. No more heroics for you, for now. I wish you understood me, Father. I never wanted to be a hero. I just wanted to be more than the son of the famous Thorn Brenin, to make my own name. Look, there goes the father of the famous Mact Brenin. Hearing that would make me proud.
A Shadow Clan warrior serves his employer as long as it doesn't infringe his loyalty to the Shadow Clan. Treachery is unforgivable. Shadow Clan's code for warriors of peace.
Well, I know I basically just am no longer with the clan now. You better be able to... Okay, good. Well, I'm gonna end this off here for today. We managed to at the very least make it all the way to the White Tower, and we saved Mact. Or what's left of it. And it looks like the Friga... It looks like the... It looks like the Gels are attacking Hyborg like they said. Oh dang. That is a lot of skulls. I have no idea what to expect with Lo Fang though. A road lies ahead, but the roaming men here might make it shorter. Ah crap. Well, I say we're calling it here for today. Next time on Let's Play Ash of God's Redemption, we're going to be Lo Fang, and we're going to try to make it to the roaming men here. I have no idea where the heck we're going to go, but I like to see where this goes. Anyway, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon to be notified of when I'm going to be streaming or uploading, and I will see you next time. Later.